Recording a real guitar amp instead of using the convenient in-box software solutions can be the secret to getting that massive, rich tone you're after, or it can end up being a frustrating process if things don't sound quite right. In today's video, we're breaking down 5 common mistakes people make when recording guitar amps and, of course, how to avoid them. Let's dive right in. It's easy to focus on how the amp sounds in isolation, but here's the thing. A killer tone on its own doesn't always mean it'll fit well in the mix. Your amp sound might feel huge in the room, but it could clash with other instruments or take up too much sonic space when everything comes together. But how do we overcome this? Always think about the final mix. Listen to the amp while the rest of the tracks play back. This will help you adjust your tone to fit the overall context of the song. Don't be afraid to pull back on bass or add some mid-range, even if it doesn't sound as impressive on its own. Let's face it, high gain tones are fun, but too much gain can absolutely kill the clarity and definition of your playing. It can also make your tone sound overly compressed and muddy when recorded. To avoid this, dial the gain back, especially for rhythm guitars. You might be surprised by how much punch and clarity you gain by using less distortion than you think you need. In fact, a lot of the heaviest and tightest guitar tones you've heard on records actually use moderate amounts of gain, layered of course with precise playing and tight EQ. When you're tracking with 2 microphones on the same amp, phase alignment is crucial. If the mics are even slightly out of phase, you lose low end and clarity and your tone might sound thin or hollow. And this is the solution. After placing your mics, always check the phase alignment. Play a test riff, record it, and then flip the phase on one of the mics in your DAW or directly on your audio interface. If the tone suddenly sounds fuller, you've identified a phase issue. To fix it, adjust the mic positions until the sound locks in naturally without needing to flip the phase. Relying on EQ adjustments in post-production is a common trap that falls under the infamous category of "we'll fix it in the mix." Sure, you can tweak the tone later, but if you're not getting it right at the source, you're just creating extra work and you might still miss the mark. To not lose your mind in post-production, spend time dialing in the amp itself during the recording session. Experiment with the amp's EQ knobs, just the treble, mid-range, bass, and presence, directly on the amp to get as close to the final sound as possible. Trust me, this will save you hours of frustration in the mixing stage. Here's a reality check. What you hear in the room doesn't always translate to the recording. Your mic hears the amp differently than your ears do, so even if it sounds amazing to you while standing next to it, the recorded version might not be what you expect. So get familiar with how microphones respond to your amp. Use headphones to monitor the mic signal in real time while positioning it. Move the mic closer or further away from the speaker or angle it slightly to find the sweet spot that sounds just right. Recording a guitar amp doesn't have to be a guessing game. By keeping these 5 mistakes in mind and taking the time to address them, you'll get closer to that perfect tone every time. Which of these 5 mistakes have you made in the past? Let us know in the comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on recording and gear. Thanks for watching and see you next time.